next topic, that is integration by parts. So first of all, we should understand the concept. If you have something, if you have two functions u and v, and u and v product, you have to find out the integrals of this function with respect to x. So how you will find out? The formula will be u and integral of v with respect to x minus integral of, again, integral of v dx dot du upon dx and then dx. It means you have to, this is first one, this is the first function, this is the second function. So first function ka what we are doing, we are keeping this constant, and second wale function ka we are finding out the integrals with respect to x. And here we are finding out the derivative of the first function and integral of the second function, and then we are finding out the value, whatever we are getting, we have to multiply that and the product of that what we are getting, and then we have to find out the integral with respect to x. Okay, so one more thing you have to remember while you are doing this sum, the concept of LAE. Which function, if there are two functions given like e to the power x into log of x, so which function you have to keep u, and which one will be the first function, which one will be the second function? See, first one LAE, it means L stands for logarithmic functions. Okay, logarithmic functions, and A stands for arithmetic functions or algebraic functions. Algebraic functions, right? Now, E stands for exponential functions. Okay? It means if we have two functions, e to the power x and log x, so log x is algebraic logarithmic functions and ex is exponential function. So which one will be the first function, which one will take as u? Will take log x as u and e to the power x as v. Okay, now based on this concept, we'll do one problem. Okay, so one sum will do. Okay, so we have a question. We have to find out the integral of log of x e to the power x. Okay, we'll take e to the power x log x, or okay, we'll take x to the power 3 and log of x dx. So which one will take as u and which one will take as v? LAE, logarithmic functions, first we have to take. So this will take as u and this will be v. Now what we have to do? We have to take as u, then this will be equal to log of x, and then we have to find out the integral of x to the power 3 with respect to x minus integral of, which one we have to find out? Integral of, again, integral of v. So v, which one is v? X to the power e is v. With respect to x, we have to find out the integral, and we have to find out the derivative of u. Okay, so which one is u? Log of x is u. So d of dx of log of x, right? And dx. So what value will get? Will get log of x as it is will write, and log of x will, as it is will write, and x to the power 3. What value will get while integrating this x to the power 3? It will be 3 plus 1 and divided by 3 plus 1, right? It means x to the power 4. So directly we can write here x to the power 4 divided by 4, right? Minus integral of which value we have to write? X to the power 3 will be x to the power 4 divided by 4 multiplied by log of x. We have to find out the derivative of log of x. So what will the value? Log of x will be e to the 1 upon x, right? And again we have to find out the integral with respect to x. So this will be x to the power 1 upon 4 x to the power 4 log of x, right? And plus c always we have to write, because while integrating we have to write one constant, minus integrate. What we have to integrate? 1 upon 4 we can take common, that is constant, and then what will be left behind? This is x to the power 4 and divided by x, so it will be only x to the power 3 with respect to x plus c. So what value we are getting here? 1 upon 4 x to the power 4 log of x minus 1 upon 4 into x to the power 3 will be x to the power 4 divided by 4 plus c. So finally we will be getting 1 upon 4 x to the power 4 log of x minus 1 upon 16 x to the power 4 plus c. So this will be the value. Okay. Now we'll do next question based on concept, and we'll take another question. I is equal to what value we have to find out? X to the power 3 multiplied by e to the power x to the power 2 dx. Okay, fine. So in this question what we can do, let x square will be equal to t, just let. Okay, so what value will get? 2x dx will be equal to dt. Okay, now x dx we have to take, so x dx will be equal to 1 upon 2 dt. Okay, so this way now x to the power 3 can we write like this, x square into x, okay, and e to the power x to the power 2 dx. See, x dx will be dt and x square will be t. Okay, so this will be t and into e to the power t, and x dx will be dt. Fine. Now what we have to do, we have to these things we have to take t e to the power t. Which one we have to take as u and which one we have to take as v? LAE, logarithmic function? No, there is no logarithmic function. Then algebraic function? Yes, t is algebraic function and e to the power t is exponential function. So here we will take this one as u and this one as v. Okay. So then the value of I will be equal to u into integral of v. Okay, dt, then minus integral of v dt multiplied by here we have to do multiplication, multiplied by du du upon dt and dt, right? So here u is, which one is u? Here, see, u we have taken, okay, t, then t is u, so t will write here, and e to the power t we have taken as v, so e to the power t dt minus v is e to the power t. Okay, so e to the power t dt multiplied by du upon dt. So u is t, so dt upon dt, dt upon dt and dt. So this will be 1. So t into e to the power t. When we will find out the integral of e to the power t with respect to t, we will get et only. Okay, so there will be no change. T et minus, now we have to find out the integral of et again here. So it will be again e to the power t, now multiplied by 1, okay, because dt upon dt will be 1, okay. It means we are finding out the derivative of t with respect to t, okay. So we'll get 1, okay. Now, and plus c we have to write all this. So it will be t into e to the power t minus integral of e to the power t dt plus c. So t e to the power t minus e to the power t, it will be e to the power t plus c. Now we'll put the value of t. So what is the value of t? T is equal to x square. So here I will be equal to t x square e to the power x to the power 2 minus e to the power x to the power 2 plus c. Okay, so we can also take common e to the power x to the power 2, we can take common, so it will be x square minus 1 plus c. This will be the value. Okay. Now, the next formula that we are going to cover is based on differentiation. But first of all, we'll see the formula. It is integral of e to the power x into fx plus f dash x. F dash x is the derivative of fx with respect to x. Okay, with x. We have to find out this. The value of this will be equal to e to the power x f of x function of x plus c. This is the formula. How this formula is coming now we'll see. Now we'll talk about the differentiation. How to find out the derivative of e to the power x if y is equal to e to the power x into f of x, that is function of x. Then what will be the value of dy by dx? What will be the value? How we'll do this? uv, if we have two functions u and v and u into v is the function, that is y is equal to u into v. In that case, what will be the value of y upon dx? That is the derivative of y with respect to derivative of y with respect to x. So what value? So what formula we were applying? First of all, we'll keep u constant and then we'll find out the derivative of v with respect to x, plus now we'll keep v constant and we'll find out the derivative of u with respect to x. So basically what we are doing, u is e to the power x. So here we'll write e to the power x. Then v upon dx will be equal, v is fx. So dv, derivative of fx will be f dash x. Okay. Now, what is the value of v? V is fx, so we'll write here fx. And now du upon dx. Du upon dx, du is u is e to the power x, and derivative of e to the power x with respect to x will be e to the power x. There will be no change. Okay, it will remain same. Now, when we'll take e to the power x common, what value we are getting? We are getting f of x plus f dash x, right? This value we are getting for dy upon dx. It means when y ka value is, if y is equal to e to the power x into f of x, so by differentiating this value we are getting this value, right? E to the power x into fx plus f dash x. So it means when we'll integrate this value, when we'll integrate this one, we should get e to the power x into fx. The same thing is given here. The same function we are getting here, we are integrating, and what value we are getting? The same value जो हमने differentiate किया and ये value हमें मिला, right? So based on this formula, we'll do sums. Okay. So one question we'll do. Okay. We have to integrate e to the power x into x log of x plus 1 divided by x dx. So what will be the value? First of all, we'll simplify this. E to the power x into x log x upon x plus 1 upon x dx. Now, e to the power x cancel, it will be log of x, and this will be 1 upon x dx. Now, as we all know that if log of x, if fx is equal to log of x, then f dash x will be equal to 1 upon x, because log of x, when we'll find out the derivative of log x with respect to x, will get 1 upon x. Okay, so if this one is, if e to the power x into this fx and f dash x, so what value you are getting? fx and f dash x के लिए what value we are getting? We'll get the value e to the power x into fx. And what is the value of fx? fx का value is log of x. So the value we are getting, that is e to the power x into log of x plus c. This will be the value that we are getting here. Okay. Now we'll do some more questions based on this, the same concept. Okay, so first one, what we'll do, one question we are taking, e to the power x into x upon x plus 1 whole square dx. Okay, so we'll simplify this one. What value will be getting? E to the power x, and x is there. Can we do plus 1 minus 1? There will be no change, so we can do this. Now it is square, and e to the power x, x plus 1 divided by x plus 1 whole square minus 1 upon x plus 1 whole square dx. Okay, so the value we will be getting e to the power x into x plus 1 divided by x plus 1 whole square. We'll cancel this. We'll get only 1 upon x plus 1 minus 1 upon x plus 1 whole square dx. Right? Now we'll see. If fx is equal to 1 upon x plus 1, then what will be the value of f dash x? मतलब कि we have to find out the derivative of this function with respect to x. So if 1 upon x के लिए what value we are getting? The power will be x plus 1 का power will be minus 1. So it will be minus 1 upon x plus 1 whole square. This value will be getting. Okay. So it means e to the power x into fx, and what is the value of fx? That is e to the power x into fx minus fx plus f dash x dx. So what value will be getting? E to the power x into fx plus c. And what is the value of e to the power fx का value क्या है? E to the power x into fx का value is 1 upon x plus 1 plus c. So simply we can write e to the power x divided by x plus 1 and plus c. This value will be getting. Okay, one more question we'll do based on the same concept. Okay, so what we can do, yeah, now e to the power, simple question we are doing, e to the power x 1 upon x minus 1 upon x square dx. So what is the, now we'll see, if fx is equal to 1 upon x, so what will be the value of f dash x? That will be minus 1 upon x square. Okay, so the value we'll be getting, it is fx plus f dash x dx. So we'll be getting e to the power x into fx plus c. And what is the value of fx? That is 1 upon x. So the value we are getting, that is e to the power x divided multiplied by 1 upon x, matlab divided by x plus c. So this will be the answer. Okay. I hope you understood the concept. I hope you understood the sums. For any query, any doubt, please comment. Do like, share and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon. Thank you.